Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this episode of the Dan Dawson Show. So let's look and see what we got here. It's from USA Today. Biden vows action for treatment of Haitian immigrants. Mayorkas says migrants gone from bridge camp. It's because you've distributed them to places like Los Angeles, New York, and Minnesota, DC. Let's just be honest about it. President Joe Biden on Friday vowed to take action against Border Patrol agents on horseback whose actions in Del Rio, Texas, drew widespread outrage. Well, first of all, it's fake outrage. So, what they were claiming is that these Border Patrol agents were whipping Haitians and Black people, honestly. Before you get to thinking they share our skin color, so they share our culture, no, you're wrong. Haitians hate Black Americans. How do I know? Because I've been to Haiti. I spent a year in Haiti. I spent a year in combat zones in Haiti. I know it from personal experience. They don't like you. Now, you have people like Sunny Houston on The View, who's married to a Haitian. She's like, oh, this is very personal to me because my husband's a Haitian. Nobody cares. Sorry, I don't care. I'm done caring. I'm done caring. So let's go ahead and look at what Biden said. Quote, it's outrageous. I promise you those people will pay. They will be investigated. There will be consequences, end quotes. Biden said in response to a reporter's question at the White House. The remarks which came after Biden talked about the rollout of booster shots for those most at risk over the current coronavirus were his first extended comments about the issue since the images emerged. So here's what you're seeing. I grew up in Texas, grew up on a ranch, rode plenty of horses. That's not a whip. Those are reins. But what you do with your reins, right? Horses run from fear. So the reason you ride with reins like this, especially in a place like Southern Texas, is because there's rattlesnakes, copperheads, wolves, all kind of other critters that want to kill you and your horse. But if you need the horse to go a certain direction, say there's a rattlesnake on my right, the horse is going to run from a rattlesnake naturally, which is very smart. Makes plenty of sense to me, right? Let's say you need your horse to go straight. What you'll do is spin your reins. So the reins are spinning right in front of the horse's eyes. And it's not going to go left or right. It's going to go straight. That's just kind of what you do. Just kind of makes sense. Let's see what else this fucking idiot had to say. Ooh, continue reading. Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas has already conducted an investigation that he has said will be completed by next week. The administration has also temporarily suspended horse patrols in Del Rio, Texas. Okay, so I've been to the border. I've been to the border. I've been to the border in California. I've been to the border in Arizona. I've been to the border in Texas. That land you cannot access by car. So you're not going to be driving SUVs down that land. Let's see what else these fucking idiots have to say. You know what I like most now? It's because I'm so under the radar. So I can cuss all I want. I can say what I truly feel. President Biden is an idiot. Kamala Harris is a race baiter. The View is full of a bunch of racist bitches. I mean, Joey Biden dressed up in blackface. The leader of The View, Whoopi Goldberg. Her husband wore blackface and called her a nigger more times than I can count. But I can say that now. See, that's cool, right? Asking about the situation in Ciudad Alcana on Friday, Mexico President Andres Manuel, Lopez Obrador said, we don't want Mexico to be a migrant camp. We want the problem to be addressed fully. Which says to me, they're not addressing it. So here's what VP Kamala Harris had to say. We have to do more on Haitian immigrants. Now, keep in mind, this same Jamaican Indian woman that kept a black man on death row, even though she knew he was innocent. She didn't care. They're sociopaths. They're sociopaths. I don't know if I can read the rest of the article. This is ridiculous. An op-ed, former Texas Congressman Beto O'Rourke criticizes White House on Haitian immigrants. Well, fuck you, Beto. Oh my God, it feels so good to just say what's on your mind. Beto, go kiss an ass. You're ridiculous. Stop. We all know you want to run for governor. So now you're saying stuff that sounds in line with Texans, but what you really want to do is take away our 2A rights. That's your only purpose in life. Beto, you're a piece of shit. Fuck you. I'm not even going to read the rest of this. Oh, investigation into Border Patrol agents to conclude quickly, Mayorkas says. You mean, given that the video evidence is right there, that they weren't whooping Haitians, that they're riding split bridle, which is something down in these areas you have to do. See, it's not like when you're riding a horse in a rodeo and you have the one single bridle, because it's not going to face any dangers. That's why rodeo clowns are so important in rodeos. Because if they're presenting a danger to the horse or to the bull, it's going to go the opposite way, right? It's not like that out in the wild. Freaking idiots. Mayorkas, migrants gone from Del Rio Bridge Camp. So let me quote General Mayorkas here. There are no more immigrants camped under the bridge in Del Rio, Texas. Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas announced Friday. Mayorkas said at a White House briefing that they were all gone as of Friday morning. About 15,000 migrants had amassed at the border site, blah, 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 because you shipped them into the United States. I'm done with the whole thing. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. You people are not you. If you're watching the show, of course you're not ridiculous. You know what the real deal is, right? But these people, these liberals are ridiculous. They'll believe anything. AOC and Biden and Pelosi and Harris shoved down their throats, like the whole chunks and pearls bullshit campaign. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Hey, that's not the way it works. But you know what? Hey, I'm not even mad about it. See, your liberal ideas are right. Shh. Yes, you're right. Now just turn around and face the wall. Everybody like, subscribe, share, and as always, do what you got to do.